Hello, welcome back. You didn't go anywhere, I did. Okay, so my experience of the Catholic faith for about 18 years was this. You ready? I call it Catholic aerobics. I was really good at Catholic aerobics. You want to know what Catholic aerobics is? Very simple, really. You all know it without knowing it. It looks like this. It happens every Sunday. Also with you. Also with you. Also with you. And, you know, it's like a dance. It's like, rah, 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 rah. No, I was kidding. It's sort of like that. But you know, if there's no meaning behind the dance, if there's no meaning behind the moves, what happens? You get really bored of the same dance every Sunday, don't you? If you were to watch the same movie over and over again, unless it was Twilight for the ladies, I mean, you'd get supremely bored of the movie. And you wouldn't want to go every Sunday. It'd be like Charlie Brown in school. Like Bueller. 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 That's what happens to a lot of people. They shut down. It's like they walk into an electromagnetic field and it shuts their brain down. Like, yeah. Pretty girl. And so for so many years, I was like, I had a couple concerns during Mass. One was making, I would hate it if I didn't get my donut after Mass. The one that had the sugar sprinkles. Not the sprinkles, but just the sugar sprinkles. Like I really wanted my donut really bad. And so like I would book it. I would like leave my family and be like, peace! I'd book it and I'd go for my donut. I was also concerned about how I looked, of course, because, you know, I may be sitting next to a pretty young lady whose hand I'd be holding at the Our Father. What's up, girl? Can I have it? Can I have your number? No, I was kidding. So you go to church here? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. The back of your scapula is ridiculous. So right, yeah, like, can I have your number? Can I have it? Don't ever do that in church. Otherwise, God will strike you down. But honestly, like, my experience of the Catholic faith for so many years was, I don't want to be here, what's happening, it's the same thing, it's boring, But how ironic that if you ask most people, you say, well, do you want to have a closer relationship with God? Do you want to get to know God? Do you want to get closer to God? And most people, unless they're like atheistic and really bitter, they'll say, yeah, I want to get closer to God. Who the heck don't, right? But if you ask most people, they're like, well, I don't know, I mean, I go to church. I pray, just to make it today. I pray before meals. And I'm like, okay, that's great, that's really, really good. But you know, how's your relationship with God? Do you talk to Him? Do you speak to Him? Do you read His Word? Do you listen to Him? What does that mean? You're asking too much. I'm Catholic. We don't read the Bible, we read the bulletin. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good at puzzles. Catholic puzzles, I'm really good at them now. You know, crosswords, I can rip those up real fast. Like I'm done before the second reading's over, you know what I'm saying? I go on to the advertisements. And so, it's unfortunate, but a lot of Catholics, it's true, you know? We don't know jack squat about our faith. Even though we like go through all these years of Sunday school, it's like something happened. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, you know? Never left, nothing ever happened. And so, for years and years, it's like that. So I want to give you an analogy. Because some of you might be thinking, well, I go to church all the time. I want to get closer to God, but I got drama. Dang, girls don't make sense to me. Don't worry, they never will. I was kidding. No, they will. But you know, everyone has drama. Everyone has problems. Everyone has pain. Everyone has brokenness. Welcome to the human family, right? This is not something that you can escape. But everyone deals with this stuff differently. If you have faith, if you have a God who holds your foundation in place, then the world can tremble and crash down, and all the drama in the world can be unleashed upon you. But if you have God, then you have something to stand on. But if you don't, then you sink with whatever you were standing on before. So back to the relationship thing. It's kind of like this. Let's say Paul went on a date. It was a Sunday morning. Nice, lovely girl. Nice, lovely Catholic girl. And I was like, you want to have like breakfast on Sunday morning, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, okay. All right. And so she shows up Sunday morning, we meet at the diner, right? Or the breakfast club or whatever it is. And I'm like, so how's it going? And she's like, it was good before I got here. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I'm hungry, I like waffles. The waffles are really good. You like waffles? No, I don't. I really don't like them. Okay, and so this conversation continues, and it's just like, you know, and I'm just getting the butt end of everything she's, you know, throwing out. And it's just painful. And then finally, after I'm done with my waffle, I enjoyed my waffle, by the way. After this is over, you know, the hour is up on a fine Sunday morning, and I say, you want to meet again maybe next Sunday morning? And she's like, no, I'd rather not. Like, girls, everyone say, oh, thank you, you're so kind, so compassionate. Why did I give this silly example? That didn't happen in real life. It didn't, I promise, it didn't. In different ways, but not that way. Why did I give that example? Because if you think about it, we do that to God. Sunday morning, Mass, a meal, the Lord's Supper, and we walk in there with all this attitude like, I don't want to be here. I like lost 2 hours of sleep because of this. Okay, uncomfortable pews. Dang, I hate his preaching. What is, also with you? What is he talking? Zechariah? Zechariah? What is this? I don't understand what they're talking about. I don't want to be here. And the hour continues. And then you walk out of there. You're like, wow, this is a waste of time. Waste of time. Hello? It's a two-way street, and you like totally missed your turn. And so our relationship with God, our faith as Catholics, it has to be more than just showing up like a backdrop, right? We could take your life-size poster, cardboard cutout, and like put it in the pew. And like, would there be a difference if that was the case, or you were there? Would there be a difference? And if the answer is no, there is no difference, then you have to check yourself. You have to check yourself and then ask, if I want to get closer to God, why am I pushing Him off? Good thing to ask yourself. In Greek, the Eucharist means thanksgiving, right? And at every Mass, we are giving thanksgiving to God. And it's really important that we understand a little bit more about the Mass, because if we don't, then it doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, we don't want to watch the same movie that doesn't make sense to us over and over and over again every Sunday. Okay? I think you can agree with me. So let's make sense of it. Because in John chapter 6, okay, have you ever had like a Jehovah's Witness come to your door? Or like a Mormon brother and sister? They're like, you're like, hello? Hi, we're Elder so-and-so from the letter. And do you know Jesus Christ? Like, yeah, he's in my church. Okay, that's great. He's in our church too, and we want to talk about your faith and our faith. And we want to know about what your church teaches. What does your Bible say about this and that? I don't know. My priest knows. Oh, that's great, you know. But, you know, we have the truth, and you should come to our faith, and we have events for you, and this conversation continues, and you realize something kind of silly, and is that you have no way to respond to this guy, because you don't know anything about your faith. and how unfortunate that is.